Welcome back to more of the Gaming Blind with SammoBam Let's Play of Legend of Keepers. I actually didn't look at the other two fights here to see what we would get out of them. So we'd get an artifact and a very small amount of gold, or a middling amount of gold and a monster. We're going to go for the champion fight. I'm expecting us to lose, quite honestly, but it's fine. If we do, it's no big deal. We'll just start up another game. And hopefully I'm hoping that by the time I'm done with this particular playthrough with the slaveholder, I will be at a high enough level to use the other bosses, because I'm kind of tired of using him. Okay, so we have the hoplite to deal with, which is not great. And what else do we have here? Who else do we have, I should say? We have a novice. Okay, so he's doing ice damage. And we have a magician who's going to shift us around and do fire damage to the area. Okay. That's kind of interesting that this early we get a champion, that the other two heroes alongside him are like low-level heroes. So I just have to decide what I want to do here. Because the other two, the novice and the scholar, can't remember what magician. The novice and the magician have very low morale. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try to push for a morale victory here. Even if the hoplite is going to deal damage to two monsters, while he's at high health, I'm going to try to do this. Not going to expect it to go particularly well, but we can do what we can. Okay, so it's ice damage and physical to the front and fire to the area. What's your ice resist? Decent. Armor is decent also. Skeleton has bad ice resist, so we're not going to... They're going to shift everybody around, so it doesn't even matter where we put people, so... Okay. Did I level up the dog? I think I did. Okay, I did. That's good. Okay. So I will probably... What do we want to do here? I will take... Okay, so dog actually has better armor than I realized. It also has decent ice resist, so let's do that. Okay, and then we will do bone catapult, because I'm sure that skeleton scientist is going to be destroyed very quickly. Okay, and then we can do the intimidate. And since... Okay, so Yeti has okay armor. Null has ice weakness, so probably not gonna... But I'm gonna try to push for morale victory, so... Majorette, for sure. Do we want to take Null also? I think we do. Okay. I'm going for a lot of morale victories here, I know, but considering the heroes that we're dealing with right now, I think it's best to go for morale victory, just because, especially the two guys in the back, they have very, very low morale. And the dog got shifted to the front, which is not what I was hoping for, but that's okay. We'll just howl at all the enemies. It's okay. And yeah. At least the extra... Well, there goes the dog. At least the orcs barely survived a hit. That's great. Barely survived a round. Okay. Alright, let's do another one of these. Alright. The Rallying Horn did help out quite a bit. That's going to do a fair amount of morale damage, I think, over time. We're doing pretty good on the morale front, actually. We'll do the Intimidate. Even the Hoplite's getting... He's at like less than 50% morale. Which I'm actually pretty impressed that we were able to do that much so far. Okay, let's do that. We've almost got the novice gone. Okay. Oh, right, she dodged an attack. Cool. I'm glad I did that. Almost got the novice. Okay, we got him. Cool. And we're going to scream. Didn't quite get that guy. But we should get him this time. Oh, we're going to get them both, actually, probably. Nice. That worked out surprisingly well. I think if those two heroes had not been, like, first stage or first level heroes, that would have been a much harder fight. Okay, Skeleton Lord is usually my pick here. Monsters have 25% chance to deal a critical hit. What was Orc Shaman's deal again? Fire damage and burns. Monsters defeated come back to life as skeleton warriors. I'm going to try this one for once. Because I don't really ever use the Orc Shaman. Let's take him this time. For the heck of it. Okay, so Orc is not too bad on motivation. Skeleton Scientist is definitely coming out this time. We do not... I don't want to risk getting him knocked out too much more. Okay, we got a bunch of gold too. We have 400 gold. I don't want to level anybody up though, because I think I'd rather save my money for the moment. Let me think about the traps though, because I kind of want to level up at least one trap, maybe Poison Cloud. But I think that's going to be pretty expensive too. Okay, so we have collectors coming up, and then okay, so there's traps again. Another event. So what I might do, since the engineer is coming up again soon, is I will take Skeleton Scientist out. I'm going to put Orc Shaman in just to see how much it's going to cost to level up the Orc Shaman. I probably won't do it, because I think it's probably going to cost like 400 gold, but I want to know. Okay. Let's see where it even... Oh, there it is. Okay. It is 300 gold, 360 gold. Okay. Transforms all monsters of the group into random skeletons. Plus 30 HP, plus 15 power, plus 10 fire resist. I don't know if it's worth it. Not yet, anyway. Okay. Level 3 Null gets plus 20 HP, plus 10 speed, plus 10 armor, plus 10 air resist, and a boost to that protective strike attack. Okay. I really need to be leveling up my level 1s, honestly. Like my archer and my skeleton soldier, who really desperately needs to level up, so we can at least have that impale attack. Let's level up the skeleton soldier. I think he needs it more than practically everybody else right now, except for the archer, obviously. And maybe the harpy. And the Yetigo. Okay, most of my monsters. Okay. Do I really want to bother with level 4 Goblin right now? No. I think it's a bit much. Level 2 Yetigo would be really good, though. Plus 20 power, plus 15... Sorry, plus 20 HP, plus 15 power, plus 15 ice resist. Gains enraged when a monster of this group is... Oh, I didn't even know he got that. Wow, I should have really been... Should have leveled him up a long time ago. My bad. So we're not going to be able to afford to level up a trap, I think, after this. Inadequate resources. Do I not have enough blood? Oh, I don't even have enough blood for that. Okay, we're going to not do the... We're going to not do that. We're going to go for an event. Okay, what... Oh, it's this one. And I got rid of my money. I just got rid of all my money, and now I have to deal with the hairbrush situation again. Every time. I don't know why it's every time with these guys. I mean, we have to sanction them because I don't have the money for it, and I don't want to ignore it because one of them is going to end up dead. I don't need one of those guys getting killed. Okay, I guess we're going to have to send people off on a business trip because we don't really have any other options. Okay. Sorry, I gotta take care of one thing off screen for just a sec. Okay. So what do we have here? I could send off the skeleton scientist for 5 weeks. He gets +1 motivation, and 175 gold is nice. I don't want to send the Knoll off for 18 weeks. What would I even get out of it? Unholy Shroud. Grants a 50% chance... Grants 50% to apply... Frostbite with monster attacks which deal morale damage. Interesting, but I'm going to say no on that one. I don't want to send the Majorette off for 8 weeks. She's too valuable. So let's send the Skeleton Scientist to get us... He gets some motivation back. He gets a little bit of money. He's only gone for 5 weeks, so that's not terrible. Okay. So what do we have here? So we have a low-level dungeon. We get a trap and a tiny bit of money. We get a monster and a very small amount of money. Or we can do a medium-level dungeon, get an artifact. I think I want the artifact, even if we're going to get very little money out of it. Like, 25 gold is like nothing, but it's fine. Okay, so we have a bunch of monsters that are out, because I either had to sanction them or whatever. So let's see. Let's bring Ice Skeleton along to the front, and Flame Eater to the back, I guess? Yeah, that should work. I hope it's going to work anyway. Okay, let's get an artifact. Hopefully not a terrible one either. Hopefully a very useful one. I can't remember what the artifact was that I always used to like, the one that always gave me a bunch of extra money, but they nerfed it. Oh good, another Ice Wizard. Okay. So we have Disciple. So he applies elemental weakness when he attacks. So his attacks are going to deal even more damage, as are the Ice Wizard's attacks. And his resistances are increased by 15. Well, that sucks. Okay, Tracker. Speed is increased by 20. So she's going to go before pretty much everybody here. That's unfortunate. Okay. Fire damage to the back. Dodge the effect of the first trap. Do I want to go for another... I can't keep going for morale victories as much as I want to, because I need to get more blood. So I guess we'll try to go for kills, but I'm not going to expect it to work out very well. Okay. And the Ice Wizard is going to shift everybody around, so it doesn't really matter where I put in everybody. I probably won't take Fire Magus just because of, everything. What is his... Okay, he has bad fire resist, he has bad fire resist, she has good fire resist. But still, Orc Shaman Orc Sorcerer. I always say Shaman, I don't know why. Orc Sorcerer should be pretty good for that, although he's kind of slow. Monsters defeated come back as Skeleton Warriors. I don't know. Ice Skeleton's decently fast, but he does ice damage. And 2 of these... I don't even know if the Tracker resists ice. No, she doesn't. Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do. I guess we have to kind of hope, maybe, that Orc Shaman would get shifted to the back? Because right now... Oh, well, I mean, there's the Fire Magus also, but then again... What is Orc Shaman... Or Orc Sorcerer? Sorry. Okay, Orc Sorcerer has good ice resist too, so we're going to put Orc Sorcerer in the front. So we'll hopefully get shifted to maybe to the back. If he doesn't get shifted to the back, at least he'll be in the middle. So it's not terrible. Okay. I think Skeleton Soldier is... Never mind. He has bad ice resist. Okay. Orc. And what? You want us to do Dog? I guess we'll do Dog. Not ideal, but it's the best we can do. Oh, we have a disaster thing there. I didn't even realize we had a disaster there. Cool. Wish I'd known that. I probably could have actually gone for a morale victory here, but it's fine. We'll deal with what we've got. Okay. And trap. So she's going to dodge the first trap. So let's do a Poison Cloud. And then what? So it's a lot of ice damage, but he does do elemental weakness, but let's still go for the Yeti Go. Did I not... Oh, I did level up. Okay, good. Okay. And let's see, who has decent fire resist? Major has decent fire resist, but not great fire resist. Flame Eater has good fire resist. Skeleton Archer has Skeleton Archer just has good stats just all around. He's like ridiculously good. Let's put Majorette. And I don't know. Who else should we put? Archer, maybe? What's her nature resist? Pretty bad, actually. The rest of them have good nature resist, so never mind on that one. Okay, let's take Archer. He can at least do some decent damage to the tracker. And then we can do Circular Saw. I could also do Rallying Horn right before myself to give me 3 stacks of Enraged at the start, but also, Alright. What's going to happen? Dog got shifted to the front. Okay, well, Orc Sorcerer got shifted to the back, so that's as good as I could have asked for, quite honestly. Okay. What was your armor? Okay, it's bad, so let's go ahead and just bite the hell out of this thing. Although he has a crap load of HP, and now everyone's slower. Ooh, boy. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna light him up. It's not gonna do a lot of damage, but I think the stacks of burn are going to make a huge difference. I could honestly have tried to go for a morale victory, because I do have both the dog and the orc, who could have done a lot of morale damage, but we're a little late for that now. I mean, we're not. I could try to go for it, but also I just did 69 damage to that novice, so that works for me. So he's going to get revived, right? Cool. He did. Just as a regular old skeleton warrior, it looks like. That's fine. Okay, so what do we have here? 40 physical damage, 20% chance to apply stun. Okay. 20% chance is okay. Or 20 physical damage and applies 3 stacks of bleed. He's already got a bunch of stacks of bleed on him, so I'm going to do that. I think that's probably the best option here. Okay. Get more stacks of burn on everybody. This is, I think, hopefully going to work out. I'll keep telling myself that it's going to work, because this guy's going to take a whole bunch of bleed damage next turn. Like 50-something damage, I think. Okay. That's unfortunate that the Orc Sorcerer got defeated before the Orc, but we'll deal. Nice, we got him. Okay, that's pretty great. Alright. So, he has terrible... He does have pretty bad armor, so let's go ahead and cleave him. Get some bleed going. Might as well stack the bleeds, right? Bleed thrust. I think that was pretty good right there. The fact that we've managed to defeat one of these heroes before we even get past the first round is pretty amazing to me. That's not so great. But that's okay. This guy's still going to take a bunch of bleed damage. Oh, I forgot we have the disaster here too. Oh, well, okay then. We got the Ice Wizard. That might have been the best first round I think we've ever had. Okay, physical damage and bleed. Heat wave. His fire resistance is lowered. I don't think I have... I know Majorette can do fire damage, but no one else really can, so I'm not super concerned about that. Although Burning Whip would end up doing a lot more damage if I did that. Because her fire resist is pretty good. Right? She has 35% fire resist. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Heat wave. Lower her fire resist so that I can deal a crap load of damage with Burning Whip. She dodged the first trap. Doesn't matter. I was expecting an entire party to be here. Not one hero here. So that works out for me. It's Burning Whip. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. For once. I think we're actually going to be okay. Oh, she went first. Alright. I always forget that the Majorette dodges the first attack also. Cool. We'll do that. And I think this should actually... Yeah, the baton will go ahead and... Boom. That went remarkably well, I must say. Okay. So, what artifact are we going to take here? So we have 2 birds stone. Attacks targeting only the hero at the front. Deal 30% of final damage to the hero position behind. That sounds really good. Okay. Grants 50% chance to apply. Okay, that's that same thing we saw before. The Unholy Shroud and Horn of Plenty. This two-bird stone sounds real good. Because you do have a lot of monsters who specifically only target the front row. And 30% damage to the hero behind the target. That's real good to me. Okay, let's see. So we have not a lot of money. I don't really want to go to the merchant for anything. I don't really feel like I should go to the trainer right now. This is what to train my monsters, because I mean the trainer's coming up again on the next round anyway. And what do we have here? Oh, okay. Or we could do morale review. We have 54? Yeah, I guess it's 54 tiers. That's a lot of tiers. Okay. Okay, so they're still sanctioned. Skeleton Scientist is still out for a few weeks on that business trip. Do I just... I didn't actually level up the Skeleton Archer. I thought I leveled him up earlier. My mistake. Whoops. Should have done that. Okay. Let's do the event. I don't want to do this. As much as tempting it is to get... 650 gold is so much gold, though. I think we have enough monsters in reserve that if some of them get sick, it's no big deal. We'll be fine. I'll tell myself that. All right, what else do we have here next? Okay, we don't need to work out. Buy monster. Okay, we don't need to go to the merchant. I don't know if I want to go to the office troubles after that. Okay, another event and another gym. Okay, so we're pretty much going to be forced to deal with the discount thigh meat. Okay, so they're still not available. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to... Let's go to the trainer since we have a lot of money now. Since a bunch of monsters are probably going to get sick after this, we might as well level up as many as we can to hedge our bets. And at least make sure that hopefully we'll have a decent enough team. Okay. I think we just want to level up everyone who's not level 2. Or everyone that we can level up to level 2. So Archer for sure. Ice Skeleton, why not? Flame Eater is so much money. That's pretty good. 180 gold for that. What does level 3 Yeti go now? Now I'm just curious. So he gets a boost to his Ice Block, plus 20 HP, another plus 10 Fire Resist, which is pretty good, and plus 10 H Resist, which is also quite good. Okay. Level 3 Fire Magus. Fire Magus gets so much... Skeleton Magus has so much HP now. It's kind of crazy. Okay. What about level 3 Soldier? Plus 10 to all resistances. Boost to his passive. I remember that being really good. I think I might level him up again. Just 247 gold. That's a lot. Okay. Let's level up the Harpy? Maybe. Let me think about this for a second. Doggo's not going to be available for the next dungeon because his morale is too low. What's level 3 Orc? Plus 15 HP, plus 10 power, plus 10 fire resist, and a boost to both attacks. I think we should level up the Harpy just, again, to hedge our bets. 57. That's not terrible. And let's see. Do I want to bother leveling up? I don't really want to bother leveling up the Orc Sorcerer right now. Level 3. Level 3 Null gets pretty decent. I think I'd rather do Skeleton Soldier, though. Okay. I'll do the Skeleton Soldier, and then that's it. Because I want to try to save a little bit of money for another time. Rainy day, right? Okay. Merchant or event. I think this is where we deal with the fallout from the discount thigh meat. Or we could just go to the merchant for a second. See what we have here. Pile of bones. Probably worth it. I'll take it. And I have no money again. I mean, I could just ignore the events forever, I guess. But, you know, let's just go for it. I don't really want to do workout. It's just a waste to me. And there it is. Food poisoning. So our Flame Eater... Oh, we can heal them. I didn't know that wasn't a thing that we could do before. That's good to know. Unfortunately, I don't have the money for it. I wouldn't have had the money for it anyway, even if I hadn't bought the pile of bones. So Flame Eater and Skeleton Magus are out for 5 weeks. That's not terrible. That's not as bad as I thought. I thought it was like 8 or 10 weeks or something that they were going to be out. So sorry, guys. Thankfully, that wasn't too bad. It wasn't like I didn't lose like the Majorette or somebody else who's particularly strong. All right. So what do we have here? So we have a little bit of gold and a new monster. We have a little bit of gold and master bonus, or a very small amount of gold and another artifact. I kind of want the other artifact. Also, we get the disaster along with it. I think we'll do that one, but we'll do that next time. So, thank you everybody for watching this episode of Legend of Keepers. Please do click the like button if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel for more of this. I will talk to you all next time.